The High-Altitude Venus Operational Concept HAVOC is a series of mission concepts proposed by NASA to explore the planet Venus using lighter-than-air aircraft or from orbit. The concept is based on the idea that the atmosphere of Venus, particularly at altitudes of about 50 kilometers, is relatively benign compared to the scorching surface. The density and composition of the air at this altitude are not too dissimilar to Earth's atmosphere, and the pressure is roughly the same as what we experience at the top of Mount Everest. The HAVOC concept utilizes lighter-than-air vehicles, similar to blimps, to provide a human-friendly environment for exploration. These vehicles would be capable of carrying a crew of 2 astronauts for extended periods, conducting research, and taking samples. They would also be equipped with advanced instrumentation for studying the planet's atmosphere, geology, and potential habitability. The Azure Quad Rail is a conceptual design for a high-capacity electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft. It is designed to be a flying train with 4 levels of seating that can accommodate up to 3,000 passengers. The aircraft would be powered by a combination of electric motors and batteries, and it would be able to take off and land vertically. The Azure Quad Rail is designed to be a high-speed, long-range aircraft that can travel between major cities. It is also designed to be environmentally friendly, as it does not produce any emissions. The Azure Quad Rail is still in the concept design phase, and it is not yet known when or if it will be built. However, it is an interesting and innovative design that could revolutionize the way we travel. Skyway is a proposed innovative transport system developed by the UnitSky group of companies. It is an elevated string rail crossing that can carry passengers and freight at high speeds. The system consists of autonomous pods that move over pre-stressed string rail cables while draped across high hallways. These cables are suspended from the ceiling. Skyway is designed to be a low-cost, environmentally friendly, and safe mode of transportation. It is also claimed to be more efficient and reliable than traditional forms of transportation, such as roads and railways. Skyway is still under development, but several test tracks have been built around the world. In 2018, the first commercial Skyway line was opened in Belarus. Starship and Super Heavy are a fully reusable launch system developed by SpaceX to transport people and cargo to and from Earth orbit, the Moon, Mars, and beyond. It is also being designed for point-to-point travel on Earth, enabling travel to anywhere in the world in less than an hour. To travel from one point on Earth to another using Starship and Super Heavy, the spacecraft would launch vertically from the launch site and accelerate to hypersonic speeds. Once it reaches a high altitude, it would turn and fly horizontally to its destination. Once it reaches its destination, it would slow down and land vertically. The entire journey would take less than an hour, making it much faster than any current mode of transportation. For example, a flight from New York to London would take about 30 minutes. The flying train concept, envisioned by Russian engineer Dahir Semenov, is a visionary proposal for a hybrid mode of transportation that combines the speed and efficiency of trains with the ability to fly over obstacles and congested areas. This futuristic concept has the potential to revolutionize public transportation, offering a faster, more reliable, and more environmentally friendly way to travel. The flying train is designed to operate on elevated tracks, similar to conventional trains, but with the ability to take off and land vertically, similar to helicopters. This allows it to bypass traffic congestion and obstacles on the ground, reaching speeds of up to 500 kilometers per hour. The train would be powered by electric motors, eliminating the need for fossil fuels and reducing emissions. Spacetrain was a French startup company that developed a concept for a high-speed hover train, capable of traveling at speeds of up to 540 kilometers per hour. The company's plans for the Spacetrain project were ambitious, and it aimed to revolutionize the transportation industry by offering a faster, more efficient, and environmentally friendly way to travel. The Spacetrain was designed to be powered by hydrogen fuel cells, which would generate electricity to run the train's propulsion system and air cushion. The company claimed that the Spacetrain would be able to travel between major cities in Europe in a fraction of the time it currently takes, reducing carbon emissions and congestion on existing roads and railways. Whether or not the Spacetrain will ever become a reality remains to be seen. However, the concept of a supersonic hover train is certainly an exciting one, and it could revolutionize transportation in the future. Airbus has revealed its vision of the future of aircraft cabins with the Airspace Cabin Vision 2035+. The concept is designed to provide a more sustainable, personalized, and comfortable passenger experience. One of the key features of the Airspace Cabin Vision 2035+ is the use of bionic structures. These are structures that are inspired by nature and are designed to be lightweight and strong. This will help to reduce the weight of the aircraft and improve its fuel efficiency. Another key feature of the concept is the use of a circular design philosophy. This means that the cabin will be designed to be easily recycled and reused. This will help to reduce the environmental impact of aviation. The Airspace Cabin Vision 2035+ also includes a number of other features that are designed to improve the passenger experience. Gyroscopic transport is a futuristic concept for a new mode of public transportation that utilizes gyroscopes to balance and propel large, disc-shaped vehicles above existing traffic. The proposed system would consist of a network of elevated rails or tracks that the vehicles would travel on, allowing them to bypass traffic congestion and provide a more efficient and environmentally friendly alternative to traditional modes of transport. Gyroscopic transport has the potential to offer a number of advantages over traditional modes of public transportation. It would be more efficient, as it would not be subject to traffic congestion. It would also be more environmentally friendly, as the vehicles would be electric-powered and would produce zero emissions. Additionally, gyroscopic transport would be more comfortable for passengers, as the vehicles would be smooth and quiet to ride in. At CES 2022, Hyundai presented its vision for the future of mobility, which it calls metamobility. Metamobility is a concept that seeks to connect the virtual world of the metaverse with the physical world of transportation. Hyundai believes that metamobility will enable people to move beyond the limitations of their physical bodies and experience new realities. The company envisions the world in which people can use robots to travel to different places, attend events, and even interact with other people in the metaverse. Hyundai's vision for metamobility is ambitious, but it is also one that has the potential to revolutionize the way we move and interact with the world around us. As the technology continues to develop, it will be interesting to see how Hyundai and other companies bring metamobility to life. The Renault Float is a concept car designed by Yunchin Kai. It is a vision of a car that would use magnetic levitation maglev technology to float above the road, instead of using wheels. The float would also be autonomous and electric. The float is designed to be a social car, with seats that can swivel to face each other and sliding doors that open to allow passengers to interact with each other and the outside world. It is also designed to be modular, so that multiple floats could be connected together to form a convoy. The float is still a concept car, and there is no timeline for when it might be developed into a production vehicle. However, the technology used in the float is already being developed for other applications, such as high-speed rail and maglev transportation systems. An autonomous aerial vehicle (AAV) is an aircraft that can navigate without human input. It can be used for a variety of purposes, including surveillance, inspection, and delivery. AAVs are typically equipped with a variety of sensors, including cameras, radar, and GPS. These sensors allow the AAV to perceive its surroundings and make decisions about how to navigate. AAVs can also be equipped with artificial intelligence (AI), which allows them to learn and adapt to new situations. AAVs have a number of advantages over traditional aircraft. They are smaller and more maneuverable, making them ideal for use in tight spaces or in areas where there is a risk of collision. Capstone Cislunar Autonomous Positioning System Technology Operations and Navigation Experiment is a lunar orbiter that will test and verify the calculated orbital stability planned for the Lunar Gateway space station. The spacecraft is a 12-unit CubeSat that will also test a navigation system that will measure its position relative to NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter (LRO) without relying on ground stations. It was launched on June 28, 2022, arrived in lunar orbit on November 14, 2022, and was scheduled to orbit for 6 months. On May 18, 2023, it completed its primary mission to orbit in the near rectilinear halo orbit for 6 months, but will stay on this orbit, continuing to perform experiments during an enhanced mission phase. The Star Raker concept was a single-stage to orbit SSTO spacecraft proposed by Rockwell International in 1979. It was designed to take off and land and fly to orbit like an airplane, using a combination of rocket engines and air-breathing engines. The vehicle was intended to be capable of carrying large payloads, such as solar power satellites, into orbit. The Star Raker concept was proposed as part of a plan to build out a network of 60 solar power satellites to provide electricity to Earth. The spacecraft would take off from a conventional runway and accelerate to supersonic speeds, at which point it would transition to rocket propulsion for the final ascent into orbit. The Star Raker was designed to be reusable and capable of carrying a payload of up to 50,000 pounds into low Earth orbit. Norte is a two-seated sailplane, based on a sharing system, which supports the behavior of independent pilots and gliding clubs at the same time. This system allows an easy access to gliders and dismantles barriers between pilots and clubs. This concept has to provide certain features to fit the needs and requirements of a sharing system. Norte is a self-starting glider with an electric engine as propulsion system and tailrigger undercarriage. Thanks to these features, it is possible to take this plane into operation without any further help. Considering the latest accidents reports and safety features on the market, Norte provides a holistic safety package to keep damage low. The safety concept consists of active and passive safety features, gives the pilot the best protection. Kilikona Company is making an electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL minibus which has one pilot and holds 40 passengers. The Kilikona aircraft has a non-traditional fuselage called a lifting body which provides lift during forward flight. The fuselage is oblong-shaped that tapers at the rear. The VTOL and forward flight, the aircraft uses 8 tilting duct fans, has a range of 350 meters 483 kilometers. A maximum payload is 10,000 pounds 4,536 kilograms and has swappable battery packs. Due to the design of the aircraft, it can be used as heavy urban air cargo delivery drone, air ambulance use, and used by military forces.